Hello, hello everyone. This is Nashid Ahmad here, and in this video, I'll be walking you through the DevOps assignment, which was given by DPDzero, and this assignment is for DevOps interns. So whoever applied and whoever was interested got to do this assignment. So let me explain how the process works, and the topic is reverse proxy Nginx with the Docker. Okay, and we're going to be using a little bit of a Docker Compose. I mean, that is the end part of it. So we'll first discuss the objective of this, and then we can start with it. The approach I took to solve it will be explained here, and the highlight key concepts and tools involved, all those things will be looking into it here. Okay, so let's dive right in. So here is this the objective of the main of today's session, and this is what we're gonna be doing in the video. And let me explain what's how we're going to do it. Okay, so you can see the topic is here, right? And yeah, so this is the source code here. It was given in the Google Drive link, and it contains two services, the Golang and Python language, right? So yeah, along with the README. So in that, has explained what to do and what not to do. I mean, most probably what to do. He has explained it very well, and how to approach this task. So it was pretty much. It was actually, to be honest, as a feedback, this project was a little bit lengthy, and it took a lump sum amount of time. Yes, it took me around. I think it's still taking 12 to 13 hours because of the little bit of a debugging troubleshooting part after the decompose session, and uh, and the Docker file phase. Well, we'll discuss that in a bit, how we solved it and what was the error that popped up. Okay, the EC2 machine where I with Ubuntu OS, where I run all those Docker. So this is EC2 machine, and this is where we run the whole project. Let's just first see how it is. Now I'm gonna walk you through all the already performed the project, and hopefully I got the outcome right. So we'll see how folder that I fetched from a remote GitHub repo, which I can show it here. I have here with cloning, and this is how I got the DPDzero. Okay, so let's see the objective first, then we can go about it. So there's two application here with the README, and this is the desired directory we should bring up. And first on GitHub, so you can fetch it just like what I did in the in this EC2. So let's see what's inside the DPDzero, and you can ignore the rest of the folders apart from service 1, service 2, and the README. I mean, I have already done that, so this is how I explain. And you can see what are the folders here. These were the folders here. So service 2 and service 1 was there. So our first job was to push it and bring it up here, and then we have to see how the services go live. So we can do that. So like in the objective, it was first a Golang application, and for that we have to download the Go installer too. So we can see if we have Go installer. I have downloaded it, so you can see this whole lists pop up for the Go, how to use the Go. So this makes sure that we have Go, and then we can proceed with the service part here. So service 1 contains the Go application, and we can run and check once what's if it is running, it if it is active or not. And let me side by side, open up the, yeah, the URL. It will make it a little bit easier. So you can see that the application is listening to port 8001, and we'll just check it with the ping thing. And since local host means whatever local host is there, so for me it is this. We can replace the local host wordings from by this. You can see this this is active now, and for hello as well, right? This both Golang applications working now. So we're gonna do the same thing for service 2 as well. By okay, so it's running, and we can check it from this one. Yeah, so one thing to be noted here, in the first service we were porting from 8001, so now we are porting from 8002. Okay, this is the only minor difference. Well, we don't need to copy that anyway, we'll see. So it's also active now from Python application with the hello and the ping. Okay, so this shows that the two services are active. We can active from Go and from UV. So Go is done by Golang, and UV is done, Python application is done through UV. Okay, now coming back here, this is where the projects begin as per the main objective. Since we know this, that two services are is active, and we can proceed further by dockerizing them. So you can see here already did it, so I'll just I'll just show it anyway. We can see, so this is the Docker file of service 2, right? Let me proceed with it. So you can see this is the Docker file. Yeah, I hope this is visible now. Okay, this is the Docker file of service 2, and we're gonna go back to service 1. We can see the Docker file of that shows that we have dockerized this application, and so this is the Docker file of service 1. We have dockerized both the application as per the objective here. Nginx is made to contact with these two services. Okay, and for that Nginx has to be containerized so that it can be automated from Docker Compose. So everything is going to be controlled by Docker Compose at the end of the day, and that's how we proceed to end the dockerize. So once we dockerize the applications here, we're going to be building up Nginx. We're going to make a directory, and for that we're going to set up a configuration for Nginx, where we're going to explain it in a way that it communicates with both the ports, both the services, on a single port called this one. The main objective, we have to communicate with this host to these two services. Coming back here, we can this is the directory I made for Nginx configuration, and let's see what are the files it contains. So you can see it contains only a Docker file and a default configuration where we set up the whole communicating part with the two services. You can see here in the yeah, so we can see here these two files needed to be in the Nginx directory. And once we okay, all right, so you can see all this coding, what I did, the coding part, whatever the dockerizing codes are here, it's already there in my uh, readme file in GitHub that I provided in the Google form. So you can always refer to that, what actually we did in the coding part, what we have mentioned, what syntax has been used to perform certain tasks. Okay, so next up, since we have set up the communication part from Nginx proxy, that's how we made the proxy part. So we're gonna be writing a Docker Compose YAML file, and in that YAML file we will be explaining how the whole setup is being controlled and upbuilt through Docker Compose. So let's open up our Docker Compose file. Oops. Yeah. YAML. So here we have explained it clearly that there is a services. We have to build the service from this directory. We have to name. Right. So So once we have done everything, we can just you know uh, launch it up and see how it works. Okay. We're gonna build up the whole Docker Compose and see how this works. So you can see it has started up. I'm gonna check all the containers, creating the services and all, and see this popped up. So we have the thing I talked about by checking the health checks in the services 1 and the services 2. So this is doing the health checks while performing the pinging, while pinging the two services. It's gonna keep coming up. So yeah, let's check the services from the objective that we have to check from localhost 8080. We have to check the services part here. So I already have a link. Yeah, so this is all mentioned in the readme. We can always take that as a reference and copy here. We have launched it up, going to that particular link. It has changed now, but we can see service 1 we are pinging from 8080 and says the output, this status is okay, and it says the output is right. And same we can do for the hello part, same thing, and we can do the same thing for service 2 as well. Yeah, and for the ping as well. So I believe everything is set it up already, and it was all right. The output was right here, and I hope I've explained everything. And I'm so that's a wrap up the walkthrough of DevOps assignment. I hope this explanation gave you a clear idea of the setup and logic behind the solution, and for the things I could have done better, or be to reach out to me. It was a truly great opportunity to be a part of this internship, and I feel really I actually got to learn a lot from this task. It's been a great learning experience so far. So thank you for watching this. Uh, have a great day. Bye.